because I was gonna do this at home and then I ran out of time. It is my birthday, so we're going to the zoo. And I'm probably gonna listen to my next book while we're on the drive. So for this vlog, I'm still working on Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I'll listen to the audiobook today. If I try and read while the car is moving, I get motion sick. That is what we're doing today. This vlog will probably be also the start of Oogie Spooky season for me, which means we're gonna get into some spooky reads today. I will also need to film my spooky season TBR but that'll be a different video. So we are on our way to the zoo. I'm on page 116 of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies still. I didn't touch it yesterday because while I was editing it, I fell asleep. I don't think I'm gonna listen to any of it while we're at the zoo because I'm too much of a person who likes to read the placards or the signs. I love reading those, so trying to read and listen to an audiobook at the same time seemed like a recipe for confusion and disaster. So some spooky reads, probably mostly thrillers right now. And hopefully sometime this weekend we'll also put together our new bookshelf because I need one really bad because most of those books are mine. Some of them are yours. So I'm gonna get to reading while we're on our way up, and hopefully we'll get some video of the zoo for you. That is the plan today. I'm not gonna get very far, but that is the plan today. See you guys later. Cut myself twice, so Zach's making me wear safety goggles. Zach's bringing out the big guns. The drill.
I'm always dreaming about you.
Let me start it first.
Okay. So here's the new bookshelf. My SD card ran out of memory before we can get it finished. The old bookshelf is in the bedroom, and I have to sort through all of those. According to my husband, I have too many books. I'm just gonna sort through everything, put them into piles, fantasy, young adult, mystery, thriller, what have you. And I'm also gonna unhaul a few. So I'm no interest in reading anymore because I grew out of them, or I did not like them and wish to not have them in my collection anymore. So this is gonna take a while, and it's already 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to sort through these books and probably listen to Emily Wilde some more. I didn't get through a lot of it, so I'm gonna listen to it more while I go through and basically reorganize my entire bookshelf. Please.
I'm always dreaming about you.
guys, it is the next day and I think I've pretty decently made some progress into Emily Wilde. I'm still a little less than halfway through. I'm on page 154. I am enjoying this so far. It's really starting to the story's kind of starting to pick up a little bit, which is exciting. I love Bambleby. He's an interesting character. I was not expecting a couple things about him, but I am enjoying this. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to read some more of this via audiobook because our apartment is a mess. Can I pick you up, say hi? After this book, I am going to read Hidden Pictures by Jason Recklock. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. So that is next on the TBR along with Dracula because I'm less than halfway through it and I started reading it last year. But for right now, we're going to move a little more on Emily Wilde. I'm probably going to continue using audiobook for now just because I've had so much stuff to do the last couple of days. We built a bookshelf, I had birthday stuff. I was trying to settle back in after the wedding, so I'll listen to some more while Zach and I clean up a little bit. So that is my update for now. I am hoping to finish, I'm really hoping to finish this weekend. It is Labor Day weekend, so hopefully that can happen. Let me tell her, come here, baby. I know. She says hello. She's not happy about it, but she says hello. Alright, I'll put you down. I'll up to you guys later. Finally finished Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and I can honestly say for me it is a solid 4-star. Ignore the washing machine in the background. Our comforter is being washed. I give it a solid 4. I enjoyed it. I did end up listening to a majority of it on audio because I was trying to get through it, and for me the best way to do that was to listen to it while I did something else. But I thought this was solid. I love Wendell and Emily. Love them. I want to see more of them specifically. But I did enjoy having that fairy lore in the footnotes and learning. But I do find that the footnotes came at really random points sometimes. Like I remember there's a lot going on and suddenly there's a footnote. I can understand that being annoying, but I also loved that it was written like a journal and it was a good way to give lore without being just plain exposition, and I enjoyed that. The story, the third act, I thought wasn't too terribly random. I thought something weird was happening, but when they discovered the tree, but then afterwards it was just like, yeah, no girl, something's going on. Wendell is a huge smart aleck and I just think he's funny. I did enjoy this. I did very much enjoy their dynamic. I enjoyed the fact that they were professors. All in all, a good 4-star. Not a 5 for me, but a very solid 4.5. It's not bad at all. So I am intrigued enough that I am going to eventually, hopefully soon, get a copy of the next book, which is Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. So I'm excited for that. And I really am excited to see more of Emily and Wendell because, oh Lord, they're funny. I mean, just the banter. I also love Emily's character development through this. how she's like, I've had to do everything for myself, and then it's like, oh, I'm actually not alone in this. Very hesitant around people, doesn't really know how to interact, which I feel like a lot of us have that kind of social anxiety. And they grow the village, you know, she doesn't feel as alone by the end, I'm just put it that way. And I love her character development throughout, and as she is also learning not just about fae and fairies, but also about just how to interact with people. And I do love that about this. I love the character development. So 4 stars for me for Emily Wilde and the Encyclopedia of Fairies. Highly recommend to anybody who is just interested in fae lore, which I'm sure a lot of people are, giving a lot of people on BookTube or ACOTAR fans. I personally have not read the books, but I'm not a smut person, and that's literally the only reason why. So next up on the TBR on the list is a book. It's a library book, which is why I'm picking this book next. And considering I'm apparently a very slow reader, I probably need to get to reading the library book first. I had this on hold for about 3 months or so I need to read it pretty much as soon as I can so that I can go on to the next person, and I'm not waiting on another hold for the next 3 months, 3 to 6 months, to read the rest of it. I've already had it here for 2 days, but I'm trying to finish Emily Wilde, and that is Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulek. This is the Kindle version. I got it through Libby. I am reading it on the Kindle because of kind of the content. Like, something you can't read on audiobook just because of the premise of the 5-year-old who keeps drawing pictures and they keep getting more sinister is really all I know about this book. So I'm excited to give this a read, just out of pure, it just seems like an interesting way of storytelling. It's an interesting concept. Like, the concept alone has me intrigued. And as much as I don't like horror movies and stuff, I like to acknowledge when horror is good in the creative sense. And I think this is a very creative storytelling method for a horror novel. So I'm excited for this, and we're gonna get started on this tonight. Hoping to finish up this vlog soon in the next couple of days. I don't want it to span the whole week, but I would like to finish more than one book. So I'm gonna start Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulek. Please tell me if I'm saying that wrong, because I have no idea. Again, I've heard mixed reviews of this one too, so the concept alone has intrigued me, but I've heard mixed reviews as of if it's good or not. So I guess I'll be a judge of that. Not the judge of that, but a judge of that. I mean, everyone has their own taste. I just realized the L is backwards in a novel. I love that. We'll see how that goes. 373. That's bigger than this. But then again, there's a lot of illustrations in this one. Oops, sorry. A lot of illustrations in this one. You gotta wonder why. Alright. I'll update you guys later. Bye. Hello, it is actually Saturday. It has been a few days since I have vlogged or updated. I have made it to chapter 13, Hidden Pictures. I think I like it. I know there's characters I don't really care for. I don't like Mitzi. I don't know how I feel about the parents at all. It is getting a little creepy because it does seem like this ghost is using Teddy for something. I don't want to give away too much because it is a horror mystery type of thing, like what's going on here, what's happening. But I think it's okay so far. I haven't read too much of it the past couple of days. I had a weird mental health day yesterday and the day before, so I've actually gotten into this again. The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk, and I'm only on part 2, and these are my annotations. So there's a lot going on with this. But I have PTSD, and I'm reading it to sort of understand what my body's going through and why it's feeling the way it is. But I'm hoping this will give me a better understanding of that and why I react the way I do. It's just I've had a couple weird mental health days and I've just been in the mood to understand. So for the next few vlogs, you may see this one a couple of times. On a lighter note, after being completely depressing, I do have a teeny tiny book haul. I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday because I was in the city all day and I saw this one. And because I liked the first one, I told myself when I bought the Emily Wilde Encyclopedia of Fairies that I would not buy The Map of the Otherlands until I knew I liked the first one. And because I gave the first one 4 stars, it seemed appropriate to go ahead and buy the second one. And they do have a Barnes & Noble exclusive cover for this one now. I don't know, I just like the paperback covers. I just prefer the paperbacks over the hardcovers. So that's exciting. I'm probably going to start this one after I finish Hidden Pictures, just to take a break from, because I've been mentally weird, but just to take a break from the horror. And plus this is a very autumnal vibe without being spooky, which is also nice. So I'm excited to read this one. I'm reading this one next. I'm just going to slide this into my TBR. But you'll be seeing this one hopefully very soon. I also finally got S.D. Gibson's Dowry of Blood. I've heard this one is really good. Again, I kind of want to finish Dracula before I read this, but I'm also very intrigued and very interested to get into this one. I believe it's from the point of view of one of Dracula's wives and how unhealthy that relationship is. So this may not be the best idea for me right now. I'm still interested in the story and I want to know what the hubbub is about. So there's pretty much my update. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I know I keep ending these vlogs on cliffhangers because I just finished one book, I start reading another, and then I don't finish the second one. But I'm doing this on top of my 9 to 5 and I'm already a slow reader. So I'm hoping to get a little better with reading a little faster, or often enough that I'm not like leaving all of my vlogs on this really weird cliffhanger thing where it's like, oh, I'm halfway through this book. I'm not even halfway through Hidden Pictures. I'm like 40% of the way through if I'm gonna round it up. So we'll see how this goes. But just the last couple of days have been really weird for me. So I was not in the mood for a horror novel. And I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I will probably pick up another one hopefully soon. Maybe start this weekend with my next one. I'll try and get some reading done in between there, so it's not just all for the it's not all on the vlog. I hope you enjoyed this vlog anyway. There wasn't a whole lot of reading, I don't feel like, because we put together a bookshelf and we went to the zoo and it wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot of reading material in it, but it still feels kind of bookish because we put together a bookshelf. I love my bookshelf. Hopefully you enjoyed anyway, and the antics with my husband as we tried to put this together. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for keeping up with me if you do. I'm hoping to keep doing this. I know these cliffhangers are probably so annoying, especially since I only finished like a book and a half. But thank you for sticking with me anyway. It's this journey of BookTube with me. I'm still available on Instagram. I haven't been posting very much on it. I think I've posted twice in the past week, which is more than I've posted in like a month. So I am still active on Instagram. That is also available for content. Please like and subscribe if you like this, and if you don't, that's fine. Thank you guys for watching until the end. I hope to see you again soon. Tell me what you're reading for fall, and if you don't like spooky books, what autumnal books are you reading right now? If you're even reading autumnal, please let me know what you're reading below and what you enjoy, and I could use all the recommendations. So thank you guys again for watching, as I've said this like 4 times, and I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully in a much better mood. Sorry about the downer here at the end. Bye guys.